So what are the highest paid sales jobs? Good question. I'm going to give you some insight I think that you'll find very enlightening. Hi, my name's Chris Thompson, and I want to give you a little background about myself so you know where I'm kind of coming from. I'm a graduate mechanical engineer from Georgia Tech. I've started up, owned, and managed, actually sold 4 different businesses over the first not quite 30 years of my business career. And for the last 5 years, I've been in my fifth and final business. Um, I've always been in sales, and quite frankly, I was the top salesman in my various businesses. So I know what it takes to be a great salesperson, but the key here is really picking the right product or service that you want to try to sell. Okay, that's what you really were looking for here. I think there's 4 key components that go into that. All when you have all 4, then you will have the opportunity for massive success. And by the way, at the end of the video, after I cover those, I'll give you a content-only, no ad website that gives you some other ideas on where to kind of go. So the first thing you want to really look at is find a business or service that has a passionate core group of consumers. And what I mean is that this would be something that has people that really are passionate about and willing to spend money on their products or to buy their products and services that will satisfy their needs. This could be, for example, the golf industry, travel industry, cooking, anything related to those. On the cooking, I'd say probably more the high-end stuff, the specialty um, appliances possibly, also the niche products that go along with that. That would be an example of a passionate consumer base. Step number 2, though, which is probably it's actually more important, I think, is that it is in an expanding market. For instance, I don't think golf is an expanding market. I think it's an aging demographics, so you're not going to have the big expansion of consumers getting into golf, I don't think. I love to play golf, but I just don't think that's going to happen. An example of an expanding market would be, say, 3D printing. That marketplace is an expanding market. It's something that's going to be here for now and also 20 years from now when the technology really allows it to take off. Anything dealing with the aging population would be another expanding marketplace, whether that be anything from treating skin cancer to home health services to just the aging of skin, where the thin skin, that problem, chronic wounds from bed sores, or even just treating wrinkles and age spots. That's an expanding marketplace. I will say this about that, though, is that the product that you're getting involved with is in a large and expanding market. It's going to have a lot of competition. You need to find products, though, that are really stand out or head and shoulders above the competition. Because if you're selling just a Me Too product, it becomes just a commodity, and I believe in my mind that it all comes down to price then, which is won't really give you a satisfied feeling, I don't think, and also going to make it extremely competitive, difficult to make significant money in that. So as you're looking for that standout product, make sure you have the documentation, verification that whatever they claim is their special secret sauce, I'll call it, that it is verifiable. Whether testimonials is one approach, references is another approach, documentation from third-party independent testing agencies is probably the best thing to get. So, for instance, like if you're in the skincare industry and someone makes a claim that they can reverse the aging of skin, let's say, or the effects of aging of skin, how do they do that? What's the verification? And if they say, well, we've done double-blind clinical studies that show double-blind testing, then that's a great example of them really having an independent testing agency that shows that type of credence or provides that type of credence. The last thing you want to look at, though, is number 4, is what's the income potential? Are the top producers in this particular market you're looking at, are they making $150,000? Or are they making $1.5 million? That's really important to me because I've always been a top producer, And that was critical to me in my thought process, is that or decision-making process. So what I'm looking at is, high six figures capability with some producers making in the seven figures. That's what I was looking for. So those are the four keys you want to look at. As I mentioned before, up above there, we've got, or earlier I should say, we've got a ad-free, content-only website, which some of my friends and I have collaborated to put together to give back to the public the opportunity to hear us discuss, and there's articles in there about various different options. Again, it's adfreewebsite.com is the URL to get there. The other thing is that I want to point out is there's no email address going to be requested. There's no ads popping up, crazy things that you see when you click on something. So it's a safe environment. So I hope that helps you out. Check it out. If you have any questions, give me a call or pop me an email at chris@jctconsultingllc.com. Thanks.